Well, Labor says they aren't running a big Australia policy, but as the coalition says, we should judge them on their facts, not their rhetoric. Our nation's immigration intake hit record numbers in January, a net increase of more than 55,000, despite Albo telling us he would slow it down. Australians who can't find a place to live, who are bogged down in mortgage repayments, or those struggling to pay multiple rent increases, they are feeling it. Migration is fueling demand for already limited supply. Last week, Senator Dave Sharma called to halt migration until we can catch up and build more housing. But the reality is nobody has ever voted for a big Australia. On Monday, the Senate rejected Pauline Hanson's bill for a plebiscite on immigration. She maintains it's fundamental that people get their say.
Here's what I said in my maiden speech as the member for Oxley. In 1996, immigration must be halted in the short term. I was called racist, of course, by the major parties and big media who are in lockstep of a big Australia.
But that debate can be problematic. Some say it is racist or xenophobic to discuss immigration levels. Our next question for the jury: does Australia need a plebiscite on immigration? Joining us is William Bourke, founder of the Sustainable Australia Party, along with Stephanie De Pasqua, New South Wales Liberal Party MP. Hi to both of you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. William, Australia's population is expected to almost double in the next 5 decades. Clearly, that's not a sustainable number, but why do you think we should go as far as to say we need a plebiscite on immigration?
Good question, Danica. Look, I don't agree with Pauline Hanson that we should stop immigration or halt immigration, but I believe we should lower immigration back to a sustainable and sensible level. We had around 70,000 migrants per annum in the last century. That was a sensible and sustainable level, 70,000. At the moment, we've gone way up, over 200,000 as an average and over 500,000 in the last 12 months. That is not sustainable from any point of view, and we should have a plebiscite, not about stopping immigration, but about returning to a sensible cap of around 70,000 per annum.
Yeah, correct. I don't think it's about stopping it, and you can see why migrants do want to come to our beautiful country. But Stephanie, at the rate we're going, surely that's unsustainable. Why don't you think we should have a plebiscite on immigration?
Look, Danica, do we need a plebiscite on immigration? Well, let's start with the cost of a plebiscite. Now, in 2017, when we had a plebiscite on same-sex marriage, that cost us $120 million. Now, last year, we had a referendum on The Voice. That cost we estimate, around $400 million. That's a significant amount of money. Now, when I go out in my community, they tell me that we need infrastructure. Well, $400 million could fund our local hospital. It could be put towards investing in more schools, investing in public transport, and in our already congested roads. So when we think of cost, well, I'm saying let's have a sensible conversation, but do we need to do it in a plebiscite? We know that plebiscites are divisive. They put people in yes and no camps. Well, there's a lot of nuance in the immigration debate, and I don't think it's helpful to divide people into yes or no, because there's so much nuance that we need to be talking about. We need skilled migration, we need migration to fill industry shortages. So is the plebiscite the best way to talk about and influence migration levels? Well, no, I don't think so.
William, what do you think about that? Do we risk dividing the public? As we said before, this debate gets stifled because of accusations of racism. People say, well, it's xenophobic. What do you think?
Well, I think it's unfortunate that we do have Pauline Hanson as almost the face of anti-immigration in this country.
Sure.
I'm pro-immigration, and I think that extreme should be not dominating the debate like it does. I think we need a rational and mature discussion on this. But in terms of the cost of the continued rapid population growth, the states are going broke. Hundreds of billions of dollars in debt collectively because of the federal government's rapid population growth agenda. We can't afford as states to provide all of that infrastructure, and we're going broke as a state, New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland. So the cost of not having this discussion, the cost of not stabilising is massive.